Hello everyone, this is Unlikely Waffle here, and welcome back to Survival Life, my Minecraft tutorial series. Today we are going to be working with maps and compasses. Coming down here, let's grab some materials to actually make our compass. For each compass, we need to have 4 iron ingot and 1 piece of redstone dust. I'm going to be making 9, which will become apparent in 1 second. So let's just grab all of those, just to be safe. Grab all the redstone too. And the way these are crafted is just by putting 1 dust, or in my case 9, not 10, in the center of your crafting table, and put 1 iron ingot around each side like this. Very good. And we get 9 compasses. You'll notice that as I move around, the red arrow on the compass actually turns around with me, so it's always pointed in the same direction. What this arrow points to is your original spawn point, not the one you set by sleeping in a bed. This is the spawn point where you actually first came into this world. So I know mine is somewhere in that direction, over this way. It does that when you hold it too. You can even see it better. And even when it's dropped, it still points, although it would be easier to see if it wasn't in grass. See if we can see it better over here. Yep, there we go. So let's just come, oh wait, already passed it. We know it's this way. Try to hone this in as best as we can. Ah, I think we're right on top of it. Yep, it is this particular, wait, let me just check. F3. Which way are we facing right now? This is south, so yeah. It would be right at this point, I believe. Yep, this corner right here. That is where we first came into this world. Because the compass needle always points to the northwest corner of the block that you actually spawned on. So we know that right here, this is our original place. Do we have anything to mark it with? No, we don't. Darn. That's alright. Actually, yeah, no, we don't. So that is pretty much all that the compass will do. However, as a crafting ingredient, it is much more powerful. To make maps, we actually need quite a bit of paper, which, as we remember, is just sugar canes, and we already have some paper made, so that's nice. It's just sugar canes, put it in a 3-row, like that, and that gets you 3 pieces of paper, as you remember. To make the actual compass, you put the compass in the center, surround it with paper on all edges, and that gets you empty maps. Let's see if we have enough sugarcane to make 9 whole maps. When you first create it, they are empty and they look like just a blank piece of yellow paper. To activate it, all you have to do is have it in your hand and right click. And then it becomes a newly drawn map, like this. You'll see that we aren't actually centered on it. That's because when you activate a map, it is centered on the 8 chunk by 8 chunk area that it is in. But now we can see our house right here on the edge, and our bridge as well as our farm areas. Each of these maps is 128 by 128 pixels. At this first level, level 0, each block is 1 pixel. But we can actually zoom this map out. The way we do that is just coming over here to our crafting bench, which I apparently left outside. Hopefully it isn't too soggy. And you can actually zoom this out by surrounding the map with another layer of paper. And you cannot shift click this as of yet. That is a bug that needs to be fixed. So you need to just click and drag it back out. And now we are much more zoomed out here. We can see that there is blank spaces around the circle where we are inside of. That's because that is area that has not been explored when we have the map in our hand. We actually need to go out to the edges to where the blank spaces are to actually put them on the map. So let's just grab our horse and go out there. As you see, as we ride around this, we actually have a pretty big radius for where it will activate on the map. So let's get all these edges done. So we don't actually have to go too far. Oh, forgot there was water there. Ah, didn't think it would make it up that easily. There we go, there's that corner. And there's that edge. Whoa. How do I forget that there's... Yeah, and horses, they do not do well in water. Oh, come on. Ah! See if we can get him up here. Ah, come on. Yes, there we go. Finally. And now we have this level 1, this second level map all filled in almost. And just a little bit more. You can see that now we are actually off the edge of this particular map. So we are displayed as a white dot on the edge of it. So we know that we are now off to the west of this map. That should be right. Yes, we are facing west right now. And so as we come back in towards it, in towards the center of the map, then we should reappear. That's weird. Ah, stupid horse. There we go. Our map is all filled in now. Let's just stay out here on this edge and actually activate a new one. And this one is, as you can see, still a level 0 map. So we would have to zoom it back out to get back to the same level that the other map was at. So I'm going to actually fill up 9 of these maps so that we can actually make a map wall today. We are finished with getting all of our maps together. Let's see, which one was that? Yeah, that's the right one. I want to make sure I have these all in the right order. Let's just put you back here. And we'll come back inside and grab some supplies for our map wall. Map walls can be created by putting maps on top of item frames. Item frames are created by grabbing some leather, as well as some sticks. You put the leather inside of in the center, just like you did with the redstone or the compass, and you surround it with sticks on all sides. And that gets you item frames that you can put any item on. Grab the rest of our leather. Like for instance, if you wanted to put an item frame here, and then you could put a stake inside of it, if you wanted to. If you right click on the item while it's in there, it actually rotates. This can be useful in redstone creations, but we're not going to do that today. Oh, there it is. And let's see. I think that I want... No, I want logs for this. Let's go with dark oak. We'll come out here and put them in... Put this map wall in the middle of our yard. Let's say right here should work. And we want a 3x3 area. That's why we created 9 maps. So 1, 2, 3. And put 3 on each side. There we go. And let's stick all of our item frames on this. The reason I have the wall facing this way is because this way is north, and north is obviously up on a map. And then we want to put these in the right order, so we'll go with the middle row first. So we know this one, and I went back and made a new map for this particular map area, which is at level 0 because that's what the zoom level of all the other maps is, instead of the zoomed in level 1 map. And we'll right click to put that in there. Very nice. And unlike other items, this actually covers the entire item frame and block size. So it goes right up to the edge of the block. Pretty much any other item that you'd put in these frames would still show the item frame. It's getting a little bit dark, isn't it? Put that one there. This one here. Now for our other three. Here, here, here. That is not right. See if I can find the right one. Alright, so this one. That is up here, I believe. Yep. This one is over in this corner. This one is up in this corner. And is this really? That isn't it. That's the same one as that one. So where'd this one go? Is this it? No. 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 1. Maybe that's it. No, it is not. Alright, I'm just going to go recreate this one, and I will be right back with you. And put our last one here. And there we are. A complete map of our relatively small neighborhood here. There's our house right here near the center. And then the areas almost directly surrounding it. Our village is sitting right up there. And we can see it from almost here. Yep, right there. So this map wall now covers an area of 384 by 384 blocks. And that's just a level 0 wall. And these maps, they don't update automatically. What they show is how it looked when you last held them in your hand and went to that area. So, for instance, if you built something off over here, it wouldn't show it until you took this map and went back over there and had it in your hand to update. And from what I have found, these maps will not actually update if they are merely sitting in your inventory. You have to actually be holding it in your hand for it to update properly. And like I said before, you can zoom these out. You can actually zoom it out 4 times to a level of 4, which shows a display of 128 by 128 chunks, or 2048 by 2048 blocks. So on the first level of the map, 1 block, as I said, equals 1 pixel. The number of blocks that each pixel represents in each level of the map is exponential. Level 0 is 1 block, level 1 is 2 blocks, level 2 is 2 blocks, and so on until you get to the highest level. On the highest level, level 4, 1 block is equal to 16 by 16 blocks, or 1 whole chunk. Another thing that you can do with maps is to copy them. It's actually really simple to do. All you have to do is put an existing map somewhere in a crafting area with a piece of paper anywhere next to it, and it will copy it. Alright guys, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please feel free to leave a like and a comment below, and I will see you next time. So long everyone.